Level 1. The informant. You're 14. You don't volunteer. You're noticed. A teacher asks you to stay after class. Simple questions. Who talks too much? Who complains? You answer without thinking. A week later, a man waits outside. Plain jacket, calm voice. He gives you a small notebook. Write anything unusual. No badge, no title, just help. You start watching people. Neighbors, whispers, closed curtains. You write names, small details. Once a week, you hide the notebook under a loose brick. Every time, it disappears. Then one day, a neighbor is gone. Door locked, no explanation. You understand your notes matter. Your family gets extra food. Teachers treat you better. You say nothing. You stop seeing people as neighbors. You see risks, patterns, mistakes. You're still just a kid. No uniform, no authority, but you learn the first rule. Information is power. And now, you're inside. Level 2. The observer. You're 16. They don't ask anymore. They assign. A man meets you after school. New instructions. One family, one building. Watch them. You sit on a bench across the street. Notebook in your pocket. Hours of nothing. You record everything. Who comes in, who leaves, how long the lights stay on. The father comes home late. The daughter whispers on the stairwell. A radio plays too quietly behind closed windows. Once a week, you report in person now. No more loose bricks. You speak, they listen. They tell you what matters. Foreign visitors, extra food, too many questions. You start to understand the system. You're not watching crime. You're watching loyalty. One night, the building goes dark. A black car arrives. 2 men walk inside. The next morning, the family is gone. Neighbors pretend not to notice. You feel something in your stomach. Fear or pride? You're not sure anymore. Your rewards get better. Extra rations, priority lines, quiet respect from people who don't know why. You stop thinking like a student. You think like a camera. Always watching, never seen. And you learn the next rule. Observation is control. Level 3. The field agent. You're 18. You're not observing anymore. You're acting. They give you a plain uniform. No insignia, no name tag. You don't need one. Your first job is simple. Knock on a door, ask questions, watch reactions. A man answers. He smiles too much. You step inside anyway. You check drawers, books, radios, letters. You take anything suspicious. The family stands in silence. Nobody argues. Everyone knows how this works. You file a report. Someone else decides what happens next. Soon, you're doing night visits. Quiet streets. Lights turning on as you knock. Sometimes people cry. Sometimes they deny everything. Sometimes they confess before you even speak. You learn not to react. No anger, no sympathy. Just procedure. One evening, you escort someone into a vehicle. They ask where they're going. You don't answer. The next day, their apartment is empty. Your superiors nod. You're reliable. You feel different now. People move out of your way. Conversations stop when you enter a room. You're not watching the system anymore. You are the system. And you learn the next rule. Fear works faster than words. Level 4. The interrogator. You're 22. You don't chase people anymore. They bring them to you. A small room. Metal table. One chair on each side. Your job isn't to prove anything. Your job is to get a confession. You ask simple questions. Same ones again and again. Hours pass. The room feels smaller. Some stay quiet. Some talk too much. Everyone breaks eventually. You learn patience. Silence is a tool. You don't raise your voice. You just keep asking. The longer they sit, the more they doubt themselves. They start correcting their own story. That's when you know you're close. When they sign the paper, your work is done. You don't decide what happens after. You don't ask. More cases appear, more faces, different stories, same ending. You stop seeing people. You see results. Your supervisors praise your numbers, fast confessions, clean reports. You learn the next rule. Truth doesn't matter. Only confession does.